And I see Libya as the only true revolution that happened last year, because in Libya, the whole apparatus of the state was overturned.
The jihadis took away the bodies of their comrades who were killed in their vehicles and around the base. But as they left, they said they'd be back in 2 months' time to impose Sharia on the town.
Ever since Libya's rebel militias overran Gaddafi's army and helped themselves to his guns, Western governments have fretted over who got their hands on what. They were right to be worried. Now, credible intelligence that one source described as terrorist groups were planning an Algeria-style attack in Libya.
I will continue to work hard to expose the lies and excesses of British people to provide terrible abuse. I fully support the Al-Assad regime, the efforts by exiled Syrians and
expatriates on oil fields, once again the apparent intended target.
The rebels are more than happy to drive us around the oil refinery to show that they now control it. There was fighting here until yesterday. It's not that it was supplying so much fuel to Tripoli, just a trickle, but it's a very important symbolic victory, and they want to show they've got it.
I think so. They have no choice but to surrender or die.
Lindsay, you have more experience than most of recent events in Libya. Does it seem logical that there could be any kind of link between what happened in Algeria in the desert last week and this group in Benghazi?
Yes, I think so. As you said, John, two or three of the surviving hostage takers in Algeria, according to intelligence sources based, I believe, on the Algerian government, these men were involved in the killing of Chris Stevens, the US ambassador in Benghazi, on September the 11th last year.
They definitely moved in the same circles as Al-Qaeda, and they were there in Afghanistan. And
I think we're highly likely to see more terrorist attacks. Large numbers of Libyans fought for Al-Qaeda in Iraq.
They were not actually part of Al-Qaeda. They never became part of Al-Qaeda, and they blew up Westerners or anything like that.
During that period when they were fighting the Americans there. Bel Mokhtar, who is believed to be responsible for the Algeria hostage-taking, he is reported to have been seen in Sirte in Libya. I'm not sure exactly when, but he is supposed to have tried recruiting there.
I'm not sure what that sound is, Lindsay, but I mean, perhaps you can help us with that.
That sound was gunfire, the gunfire of over-enthusiasm, which you hear quite a lot here in Benghazi. It certainly doesn't put us at any risk.
We urge any British nationals who remain there, against our advice, to leave immediately, it says.